Hello there, this is Breno, and today I'm gonna talk about ship consumables, an alternative for potions and those Yggdrasil things and leafes that are the best consumables in the game. And I'm not gonna talk about fruits and juices and milk, because those are really bad. And I'll leave the timelines here. The introduction for each um, consumable I'll be talking about why is this good, why it's not, and where to buy it. Okay, so let's begin. The first one here is meat at Islud. You can buy it for 38 zenis with discount or 50 zenis. It's a good, really good consumable, but it weighs a lot. It's 15 weight. So if you're a mage, you'll be able to carry around 20 of these. If you are a strength-based class, you'll be able to carry 40 of these, around 40 or 50. As a merchant, you can carry around 500 or 600 of these using a cart. And it recovers a pretty good amount of health. The main problem is the weight. So in my opinion, this is a consumable for merchants. Because it's really cheap, I'll always buy it. And yeah, you can't carry a lot of these, but for merchants, you don't have to worry about it. And I'm here at Prontera now, and this is the other seller I know. There are other sellers in the world, but these are the two ones I always use and the two ones I know. I rather the Islud one because it's close to the Kafra, and yeah, it puts meat on the storage. But anyway, and this merchant also sells the second consumable I'm gonna talk about, Monster Feed. So Monster Feed is really similar to meat, but it's a bit more expensive. It's 45 zenis with discount and 60 zenis without discount. And it recovers more health than meat, has the same weight, and yeah, it's another merchant's consumable in my opinion. And the other consumable I'm gonna talk about, the third one, is fresh fish. I believe this is the most popular one, and there is a good reason for it. It weighs almost nothing, 2 weight. As a wizard, you can carry 500 of these. Wizards carrying 500 of these. And it recovers more health than meat and monster feed, I believe. I'll be testing those late in the video. And I'm here at Komodo Beach. You can buy them here with Chef Assistant. It's 250 zenis. It's way more expensive than meat, and 190 zenis with discount. It's way more expensive than meat. I use it because it's light. I use it in my gunslinger. I think meat is not viable with a gunslinger at all, unless you're very close to the town, so you can go to the cafe all the time. If you're in the beach dungeon at Komodo, so use meat, you don't have a problem. But if you're going to Glassheim, for example, you will really want to use fresh fish. So I'm here at Alberta to show the second um place I know that you can buy fresh fish. You can also buy from players, but come on, buy from the NPC. It's way cheaper. Unless you don't have a merchant, then you want to buy from people. And yeah, as a wizard, you can carry a lot of these, and as a wizard, you really need this. So I'm here at Alberta. This is the NPC that sells the fresh fish. He only sells fresh fish. There's also a merchant here selling fresh fish. It's cheaper than the NPC, but more expensive than the discount. Yeah, and the third and fourth, no, I'm sorry, the fourth and the fifth consumable I'm gonna talk about are sushi and raw fish. You have to go to Alberta and travel to Amatsu. The biggest problem with this consumer is that you always have to go to Amatsu and pay 10,000 zenis to do this. Yeah, you can also go there to make the blue fish. You need sushi for that. So I'm here at Amatsu. You enter the town and you have to enter this restaurant here. And the other problem with fresh sushi and raw fish is that you can't use discount. You have to talk to this merchant here, and yeah, you have to talk with him. I like to buy sushi. You can buy almost a discount buying a set of 10 or buying just a piece by 74 zenies. So I'll buy some pieces here. Yeah, if you are buying sushi, you just enter, 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 press enter, talk, enter, enter, enter. And the sushi, I believe it recovers more health than meat. I really don't know. I'll be testing this soon. And it weighs 5 uh, weight units. It's way better than meat, as you can see, because of this weight. And let's see the raw fish. Like, yeah, raw fish you can buy by 350 zenies or 37 zenies a piece. That's by the set. It's lighter than the sushi, but I don't know if it recovers the same amount. So basically, you can buy sushi for 70 zenies each, and raw fish by 37 zenies each. I'm gonna jump the video here and buy 100 of each, and then I will test all the consumables. Okay, so I'm here with 1 health, as you can see. And also, my vitality is 1. I'm not using any item that increases healing effects. I'm using Frico shoes, but it only improves potions. So I'm gonna see how many meats I have to use to recover my full health. I have 2719 health and 1 vitality. So let's see. I'm using my meat. That's a barbecue. Crazy barbecue. It's better than I expected. Okay, I'm almost there. Boom. Okay, so I spent 29 meat to recover my full health. Now let's test with monster feed. I have 100 of each here, so it's easier to count. Yeah, because I'm not a good accountant. Okay, so I brought my wizard here just to kill my blacksmith. Yeah, they are in a duel. If you don't know, in this server you can duel. Yeah, look at that. The game is without sound. Oh no, I forgot to save. Anyway, um, now I'm gonna test monster feed. I'll be using here in the way there. Oh, that's why. No, no buffs, no buffs. I don't know what these buffs are, so I'm gonna wait. Um, Dang, I fucked it up. Okay, the buffs are gone. And as you can see, I'm 50% of weight, so my health isn't recovering naturally. Now let's keep using monster feed. Okay, so it took me 18, no, 28 monster feeds to completely heal myself. It's not that better than meat. I expected it to be better. And I think it's because I don't have vitality. If I had vitality, this difference between meat and monster feed would be greater. So if you're a vit character, monster feed will heal you more. You just have to do the calculus, the math, you know. Yeah, 29 meat to my full health and 28 monster feed. Now let's kill me again. So accept. Okay, now I'll test fresh fish. Uh, yeah, I brought some herbs here just to keep my weight up. Uh, let's test fresh fish. I told you that it recovers a lot more than meat, but let's see if it's true. Because I really don't know. This is the moment of truth. Okay, almost there. Yeah, I used 21 fresh fish to recover my full health. It's a big difference between meat and monster feed. And as I told you, if you have more vitality, this difference would be higher. Because higher the VT is, better the consumables are, and the difference between them is bigger. It's math, guys. It's math. Hey, what happened? I don't know. Okay. Now let's test sushi. Okay, it seems to be the worst healing item. Surprisingly, it's the worst. Look at that. Okay, so I spent 46 sushis. I didn't see that coming. I really was expecting sushi to be better. Anyway, let's die again. Except, okay. I have to wait 10 seconds. What the fuck, man? Okay, let's kill Secret Mana again. Oh, I didn't die. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect me to survive a level 10 firebolt. Let's get some more herbs in my inventory so I don't get uh, below 50% weight. Yeah, raw fish seems to be worse uh, than sushi, but I don't know. Make your bet, boys. Oh man, raw fish is awful. Okay, so it took me 61 raw fishes to recover my full health. As you can see, raw fishes and sushi are really not worth. They are expensive, they weight more than fresh fish. They are cheaper than fresh fish though. But meat is way better. The problem is that it weighs more. The only reason you would buy sushi and raw fish is if you have a sea otter card I will talk about soon, and if you are out of money and you need to save weight. Yeah. So this is the table of comparison of all the consumables, and yeah, as you can see, fresh fish is the best one, followed by the monster feed, then meat, then sushi, and the raw fish is the worst. I thought it was better. But now I want to talk about items that improve these consumables, okay? There are a lot of items. Let's talk about meat and pet monster feed first. You can have the butcher knife that adds a chance of dropping uh, dropping these items from brute monsters, and it's really good because sometimes so you don't have to go back in town. Majorly, if you're not a merchant class, it's really good to have it. You also have the clever. It's an one-handed axe, or yeah, I think it's a one-handed axe. Does the same thing, and you have the roasted belt. Spring Rabbit card, I'm sorry. It improves the healing effects of meat and monster feed, and also gives a chance of dropping it. Yeah, it's a really cute, spooky card. And yeah, I'll do a test because there is a discussion. I'll talk about it soon. But let's talk about other items. You also have the sushi knife. It's a knife with wind property that's awesome. That gives a chance of dropping sushi and raw fish while killing fish monsters, and it's great for leveling at Biolan Island. There's a quest. You have to kill 300 mermaids, get 300 mermaid hearts. Obions, it's her name. Anyway, it's a pretty good knife, and majorly for beginners. If you're on a server that elemental knives are expensive, that's a really good knife to use. And you also have the Sea Otter card. That's the same thing as the Spring Rabbit, but for fish monsters. And it improves sushi and raw fish healing effect. Now let's talk about the discussion of stacking effects. So the problem is this feed restore 50% more. If you equip two belts, logically you would think that the effect would be 100% better of meat and monster feed. But some people say it doesn't stack the effect, so it would be always 50% more, never 100. And some people say no, it stacks. And I don't know, I really don't know which one is true. So I bought two Spring Rabbit cards here, and I'm gonna test it here. Okay, so yeah, I'm unequipping my armor charm here, so I'll need less meat than I needed in the test before. Uh, but anyway, because this gives me HP. Let's kill her again. Uh, yeah. Okay. Now I have one belt here, and I'm gonna test the meat. I'm gonna Yeah. I have 100 here, and I'm gonna test it here. Okay, let's begin. One belt. How many meats I will use? I will use. Okay, I used 19 meats with the belt. One belt. Now, let's see with two belts. Let's kill Secret Mana here again. Oh, she's not in the duel. Okay, so I used 19 with one belt. Now let's see with two belts. Let's put some 19 meat here. Let's grab some items to prevent being under the right weight. Let's begin. Two belts. Let's see. Man, this is really good. Okay, the effect stacks. I used 14 meat. Yeah, so the healing effect stacks. And another thing that people talks about, does the drop chance stack? And the answer is no. But you have two chances of dropping the item. I don't know which is the chance of dropping the item, but let's say pretend it's 5%. So you think no, it's 10% chance of dropping the item, right? If you have two belts. No, it's not. You have one 5% chance of dropping and another 5% chance of dropping. It's it's like if you kill two monsters at the same time. It's so you can drop let's see if it was 50% chance of dropping. If you had two, it wouldn't be 100% chance of dropping meat. It would be a 50% chance of dropping plus a 50% chance of dropping. So you would have a 25% chance of dropping two meats. Would have, and you would have 75% chance of dropping at least one meat. 75. In this, considering that the chance is 50%, but it's not, okay? So, yeah, I don't know what the chance is. This is just an pretending situation to explain you the math. And this is it for today, guys. This is the full guide of consumables. Hope you enjoyed, and see you the next time. Bye bye.